everybody. I'm Shelly Brown and welcome to Pro Chem. We're so glad to have you. I'm a rookie also, so I've been in your shoes, or I'm still in your shoes, and I've been here since November. My territory is Little Rock, Arkansas, and mostly I work in the Little Rock area, but I do venture out about 50 or 75 miles, and it's been great so far. Every once in a while, just to break up the monotony of being in Little Rock, I'll switch to Conway or Searcy. It helps sometimes just to change the scenery, and you'll find that out a lot. I wanted to let you know that I basically have been in sales for quite a while. I owned a sporting goods store and a car dealership with my ex-husband. Of course, things have changed in our lives and we're not together anymore, so we have moved on to other ventures separately, and so Pro Chem is my choice. I came to Pro Chem after moving back to Arkansas from Texas. My son's going to the University of Arkansas, so I'm paying for college, and Pro Chem's a great way to do that. A lot of things that they're telling you are true about how much money you can make and what your sales volumes are. They're very realistic about your goals. So I've learned that they're a really great company to work for, and that I'm having quite a bit of success. I started, like I said, in November, and didn't do so hot in November because basically I started at a weird time and right at the holiday, so I didn't have much time in November to actually get out and sell. But December was a little bit better, and I made a lot of contacts between November and December. I had a lot of people at the end of their budgets, and so I made a lot of appointments for January. January, I basically went over my goal by about $3,000, so I did about $9,000 in sales in January with about, I think it was a little over 20 new accounts. So, like I said, everything that they're telling you is possible, and it's exciting time. It's just like starting your own business basically and getting going and learning your customers. And one of the good things about that is you can just be friendly and be yourself, and it will come to you. And I'm sure that all of you are outgoing and have great personalities, and it just really does help if you're just yourself and you get to know people and learn about them and keep notes about them. That's one of the good things about this business, is it is building relationships, and the more relationships that you build and the more networking you do and the more true you are to your customer, the better off you are, because you're going to really get to know them, and it will be a long-lasting relationship for you where you continue to make money from them every single month. And they'll want to help you out just as much. Don't be afraid when you first start cold calling to just go out there and get the no, because basically you're going to get quite a few no's a day. You're going to see 15 to 20 people a day, and there'll be some no's in there. You're going to make a lot of phone calls, but it really does pay off, because even some of the people that say no at first, second time or third time you see them, they're a little bit more open to you. So just keep that in mind whenever you get that first few no's and you're feeling a little rejected. Don't, because it's just part of our life and you just have to let it roll off your back. Another thing that I wanted to cover is just basically being organized. If you organize your day to where you set appointments, or at least know where you're going, then you're not helter-skelter all over the place. It does save you on gas, your time. Time is money in this business, and the more people you see and the more quality time you get to spend with someone, not trying to hurry over to the next side of town, is a great way to utilize your time. And if you keep good notes about your customers, like, hey, they were on vacation whenever you called, you can ask them about their vacation. Any little tidbit that you can think of, just to keep them knowing that you kind of care about what's going on in their life or how they are, it really does help you. But keeping organized and knowing your area is really good. And I'll tell you that one of the things that I did is that I learned my catalog, and I didn't really learn each product because that just kind of came with more that I showed, the better off I was of knowing that particular product. And I would kind of research or look in the catalog right before I went into an appointment to let them, you know, so I would know before I went in about what I was going to show them. And so I would read about it then, and I would be educated on that particular product right before I went in the door. But a lot of people will surprise you on what they're looking for, and Pro Chem has done a great job about giving you the tools that you need to succeed. And your catalog has a list in the front of it of different areas, like if they're talking about floor maintenance or if they're talking about cleaning products, it's divided up in the index in the front so that you can find what you need and when you need it. And they also give you what I call my cheat sheet that tells you if they're looking for a silicone or another type of product, a lubricant or a penetrant, you can go to your cheat sheet and find out what the name of it is so that you can find it quickly in your catalog when they're looking. That is very key to being comfortable with your catalog. And you don't even have to know the product, just know the catalog so that you know at least what area to go in, because the customer is going to help you out and give you specifics on what they actually need. So don't be afraid to use the I'm the new person, I'm the rookie card, because it helps you get in the door. It helps you on your phone calls. You just have to say, I'm the new rep for Pro Chem in your area, wanted to set up an appointment with you, or whenever you go into the place, you can do the same thing where you actually say, you know, I'm the new rep for your area and I wanted to come out and introduce myself. So it's very helpful for you in that aspect. Another thing is utilize your customer service. They're great answering questions. They can answer the question as soon as you call in. And there's only been very few times that I've called in and haven't gotten an answer that I need. And if you can't get your rookie coach, call the customer service. The customer or the client does not mind waiting for a moment. They want the right product. They want the answer to their question. If for some reason you can't get it, you just call them back with it. If you don't get the sale the first time, you might, you know, you're probably going to get it the second time. So if they're interested enough to be asking questions, just go with it. Don't be nervous. They'll know that you're new. I still use that after being here for 3 months. So another thing is that, let's see, I'm sorry about my notes. Like I said, organize your days, utilize the telephone. One of the ways that I was so successful in January is that I did set a lot of appointments. I think I had 18 appointments or 20 appointments in the first 2 weeks of January. It is great to set appointments. It is key to your success. Keep your calendar handy at all times. I was at lunch today and happened Union Pacific actually called me back after 2 months and he said, you called and left a message, and I was in a loud restaurant, of course, eating lunch, and we set an appointment for Monday, and it's going to be at 6:45 in the morning, and he's going to do it right after a staff meeting. So he's been very hard to get a hold of, but just keep at it, be diligent. Don't worry about the rejections that you get. You're gonna do great. If you have any questions, just feel free to call me. One of my things that I do also is Facebook. I use social media, LinkedIn, a lot of different ways that I get the word out, what I'm doing. I carry cards with me all the time. Anyone I know knows what I'm doing. Everyone in my whole entire life knows that I sell product for Pro Chem. And I put it on my Facebook. They know what it is. People comment on it. People have called me, set appointments, given me referrals. Just keep an open mind about how you can meet people. I use the local delis or diners in industrial areas to hand out my cards sometimes. Also to find out who people are. Sometimes you'll see them in the industry that you go to, the manufacturer or whatever, the company, and then you'll see them in the diners also. You just become a part of the community that way. Also, Facebook has been very good for me as far as being able to advertise my products and get appointments or, like I said, referrals. So it's a great way. And today at the hospital, I was walking down the hall and I ran into someone from the health department that I actually sold to this week. And so he's like, well, you're just everywhere. So if you can just become part of your community of the businesses and be friendly and, like I said, get to know your customers, you will be just a part of their community, and they'll just take you in and help you out in your business also. So anyway, I'm going to cut it short now. I know I've probably been long-winded, but glad to see you at Pro Chem. Feel free to call me anytime. Sheila will have my number. Sheila's my rookie coach and love her to death. We're having a great time with her. Got to actually meet her in person, so you're getting a treat to meet her in person now. But I got to meet her in person at the banquet and see all the ladies get their awards for being Rookie of the Year or the top salesperson, top 3 in the company. 2 or 3 of them were 20 years this year. So it is a good company, and Warren and Randy did a great job at the banquet, appreciating their sales reps. And you know, it is like a big family whenever you go, and it's a really good company to work for. So if you're having any trouble at all or any questions, no question is too small, please just call and ask anybody in the company. You can even call Randy or Warren, and they'll help you out. So good luck in your sales, and if you have any questions, call me. Thanks. Bye.